people are pissed. And by people, I mean not me, because I didn't expect anything less from Jay-Z. This Jay-Z and Target partnership announcement has people in a stir on the timeline, bruh. So Jay-Z announced a partnership and exclusive deal with Target in the middle of black people supposedly boycotting Target.
They're not boycotting. Jamal Bryant called it off.
Yes, Jamal Bryant said, man,
he said it's over.
Yeah,
Him and Jay-Z said it's over. Y'all go back to Target.
Spend your money, man.
Hurry up. Jay-Z got something real nice for you down there.
He got some shoes for y'all.
So this would apparently be where like Target will be releasing an exclusive anniversary edition of the 1996 debut album Reasonable Doubt. There's two selling points to this new anniversary edition of Reasonable Doubt. The vinyl will have a unique color only for the anniversary edition, and it will only ever be sold at Target. And also, there will be unreleased versions of certain records that would only be on this vinyl. And that's only being released via Target. This is very similar to what Jay-Z did with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. Yes. When the NFL needed black people to stop boycotting them because they kept firing black athletes for kneeling and refused to give them a job, right, for protesting police brutality. So
he was like, that's over with now. They gave me a job, so y'all can stand down.
Yeah, we cool. Everything cool.
Everything cool, y'all.
Yeah, come with your viewership. Come on back over.
Jay-Z a crazy bag to step in and undermine the movement that Colin Kaepernick started and get black folks back in line. And what did Jay-Z do? Man, Jay-Z started calling up like media companies to run negative stories on Colin Kaepernick while at the same time telling black folks, man, we done kneeling, man. We done boycott. We done protesting, bruh.
It's a success, right? This is the next thing, right? Because there's two parts of protesting.
Action to sit was later lifted to taking a knee.
You go outside and you protest, and then the company or the individual say, I hear you.
Was that his man Tata in the back?
No, he ain't like that.
Sit was later lifted to taking a knee.
You go outside and you protest, and then the company or the individual say, I hear you. What do we do next?
Jay-Z was saying this at the same time the NFL was still blackballing Colin Kaepernick. They were still disciplining and getting rid of black athletes for kneeling. Jerry Jones even came out and said, I'll better not see anybody kneel or else they won't be playing this Sunday. So Jay-Z...
Get your asses back on that damn field. Right now.
Always utilize his leverage in the culture to serve himself. This is not a shocker to me. Target came to Jay-Z and said, listen, man, black folks is boycotting. They not showing up to Target. They told Jay-Z, we need you, bruh. We need black folks back in Target. What's the best way to get black folks back in Target? Drop some records, man. Put the different color vinyl in Target.
We not even talking about the aspect of Barclays Center where they said Jay-Z used his influence in Brooklyn to basically solidify that deal with the Barclays Center. They said, man, they did like eminent domain and took a lot of people's homes behind that whole deal. Jay-Z, man, he an agent, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but he an agent for them people. Are you surprised?
Does he really? Do they really think people going to rush Target because Jay-Z's record is in there?
That's not the question. The question is
he willing to sell them out? Yeah, but it's a dumb plan.
It's not about being a dumb plan.
His cultural relevance ain't worth shit. But yeah,
I can't tell.
You think that's going to help Target?
Him, not for them to try to book
because they don't know better.
They didn't go to Ja Rule
because he's for sale.
They ain't go to 50 Cent.
Jigga's if you're looking for the sellout man, Jigga's the man. You did it with the NFL. Could you help us out?
Right, you did it with the
Barclays
Barclays
Center. Do the niggas still
Center.
like you? I know you haven't had your brunch in a while.
Right. We'll give you
Mr.
$1 billion. We'll give you $500 million. You think you can draw them back in?
Because you invite your niggas back down here, please. We would really appreciate it. If you could. We sure would like it. He said, all right, I'm going to talk to him. I don't got a good Jay-Z. I'm going to work on it.
Release versions of certain records in Target. Make it an exclusive. Black folks is going to be back in Target. Get Jay-Z a big check. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Who would be surprised that Jay-Z is doing this? Nobody. The Jay-Z defenders are probably going to come out and have 1,000 excuses. If you guys have forgotten why black people are boycotting Target, let me remind y'all. Back in 2020, Target came out the blue and said, listen, man, all right, the pain and the plight that black folks is going through, we empathize. Now, back in 2020, everybody was looking, right, for some black sympathy and some black. Everybody was looking to hop on this clout gravy, bruh. Black folks was in style in 2020, man. We was the ish. So Target said, listen, man, all right, we want to give $2 billion to black initiatives because what's going on in the black community, we believe we need to strengthen and help strengthen the black communities in these urban cities. We want to put $2 billion up. They got the good press. Black folks rallied around Target. Target got all the benefits of this pledge before they even gave $1. Target also said, listen, we believe employment would also help the black community. So we're going to put in DEI initiatives to make sure we make a concerted effort to give black people an opportunity to get employed by Target. Target was black folks' favorite store, man. Target really stepped up.
Right, I never remember that being true.
Yeah, I don't know about Target being black folks. Black folks go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Man.
Call that Target when you're feeling fancy. Only reason I would ever go to Target is because they got quicker lines, because they shit is too high for no reason.
Not a lot of people, right?
Niggas like, I ain't coming this month.
At the way. Now, these were pledges. Okay, 5 years later, in 2025, Donald Trump came out and said, listen, that DEI initiative stuff is out the window. It's racist to white folks. It's done. Target 5 years later still hadn't given that $2 billion they pledged. So when Donald Trump came with the DEI is dead, is over with, Target then used that as an excuse to say, well, we're not giving it $2 billion because Donald Trump said DEI is done. We don't have to get $2 billion. Black folks says, nah, you not doing that. No way, nah, you is not. Oh, we need that $2 billion, bro. Oh, we need these initiatives to be in place. So black folks said, we are boycotting Target because they played in our faces. You could have very well just sat quiet and done nothing. Walmart ain't do a goddamn thing. These other corporations ain't do a goddamn thing. You stepped up and pledged. Honor your pledge. So black folks stepped in and say, we are boycotting Target until they honor their pledge. As a matter of fact, we have a couple things on the agenda that we need done. And if y'all don't do this 4 things, we are boycotting Target, and the Target boycott is in place. And it's been effective. I think Target stock went down like 30% after the boycott.
For real? Good job, black people.
Here come your cousin.
Church historically has always been on the front line of civil rights. And so Lent is the season that leads from Ash Wednesday to Resurrection. So it is not just a withholding of dollars, but a pushing forward of prayer. A lot in America is shifting, and the church is going to have to be more active and vocal. So
we know he got in there just so he could turn around and quit.
And get a check.
Up here about 4 of the demands that you all have for Target. I think we can put them up on the screen. Honor the $2 billion pledge to black business community, which they made in 2021 to spend that through the end of this year.
Let me pause and say to you, the reason why that's significant, they made that pledge after the killing of George Floyd. Target is headquartered in Minneapolis, where George Floyd was killed, and it wasn't connected to DEI. It was supposed to be honored December of 2025. And so when the president made this move to dismantle DEI, they hid that obligation under it and are not honoring it.
I'm going to come back to number 2. 3, completely restore the franchise commitment to DEI.
Yes.
4, pipeline community centers at 10 HBCUs to teach retail business at every level. And they made some commitments to HBCUs, even being...
It's so messed up. Like, why would they even offer this? You could have just shut up.
Just been quiet about it.
But no, they wanted to make sure, they wanted to try to get black people down there more.
Right, because they need that black dollar.
Right. So stupid.
Almighty black dollar.
You could have just put a black fist or something in your window.
Nah, Sonny.
Honored by some black business organizations because of their commitments to DEI. But number 2, explain this one. Deposit $250 million against any of 23 black banks. Why is that on the list?
I think it's so significant because our black businesses are really fighting to get access to capital. And a lot of our black...
What does that even mean? Deposit $250 million into these black banks. Who gets that money? What does that mean?
I mean, they black independent banks. If of course, you had the big 5.
Oh,
you had Chase and J.P. Morgan and all
Who?
that shit.
What I mean is
Who would benefit from
that's
that?
a vague concept. Are you saying make $250 million available for loans in situations that normally people wouldn't be having? Or are you just saying give some banks some money?
Black banks.
Some money.
Throw
And if
some
that's
money
the
at
case, how does that help everybody else? It's really weird.
Are unable to do so. If Target is receiving $12 million a day from black people, then I think that some small modicum of that should be reinvested directly back into our communities. So
They even try to give Jamal Bryant the bag to sell us out, right? He came and said the boycott is over. Man, bro, when he said, bro, the real people who organized the boycott said what? The backlash was so immense that he had to come back and apologize for trying to end the boycott. So Target thinks Jay-Z, from my perspective, they think he's more culturally relevant than what he really is. I don't think Jay-Z moves the needle in that sense. I don't think Jay-Z still has the leverage and the authority in the culture. I feel like so.
That's what I was saying. I don't think y'all you rushing down to Target to get the new Jigga album? What do you think? It's 1992?
Nah, son, they're revamping the album. The album is what, 25
So what?
years
It's only a small niche group of people who want that.
and it's a different color cover. The cover's a different
Niggas
color.
don't have record players.
But
It's only people who are collectors that want that.
It's nostalgic. It's
Right.
nostalgic.
But I'm just saying that's not a blockbuster. That's just nostalgia for a few people.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
they
that's
the
not.
ones who they the ones who gonna go down to Target and buy it.
You
Then
think they're gonna be at the doors like, I gotta get that new Jay-Z album?
the old Jay-Z album.
Media right now, yo, Jay-Z's entire legacy has unraveled. People see Jay-Z for who he really is. This don't move the needle anymore. But Jay-Z is just picking up the bags. Now, the discourse is happening online. There are people who are going as hard as they can against Jay-Z. And then obviously there are the Jay-Z defenders who are making an excuse for Jay-Z. So we're going to cover both ends. We're going to cover people who believe that Jay-Z did nothing wrong, as well as people who believe that Jay-Z is absolutely evil for this. Now, I'm agree with the latter. I think Jay-Z is despicable. I think this is shameless, bro. You are a billionaire. How much more money do you need off the backs of
All of it.
the very same people who support you?
Whew. All right, rock stars, the people have a lot to say about Jay-Z's decision to partner with Target for an exclusive 30th anniversary release of Reasonable Doubt. Some say he's choosing business over his own community. Some people say it's just business at the end of the day. So I'll ask you guys, how do you feel about this?
Listen, I'm just going to jump right in and say that Jay-Z has consistently showed us time after time again that for him it's going to be partnership over principle. Allegedly, we remember when he backdoored Dame Dash, you know, when he made those partnerships in his own favor. Then we seen when Colin Kaepernick was going through it with the NFL and ended up being blackballed. He didn't come to his defense. And now right in the middle of our very own people, his very own people, being in the middle of a Target boycott, he is partnering with Target. And so I think what the biggest issue is here, that we look for these quote-unquote iconic people that so many idolize to be leaders, and for them, it's only about legacy building, and that's their own legacy. Forget the people.
Ooh, come on.
Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void.
All right, y'all get what happened. If you like that video, you want to see other dope videos, check this one out about how Tupac was mad at Dr. Dre.